Hi everyone, it's Don, and today I was going through some of the comments from yesterday's video, and I read one comment that said, I know you probably don't have time in your busy schedule to make a video on the Norwegian Dawn, and yeah, you're pretty much right. But you know what? Yes, yeah, it's Laura. I made it anyway. The Norwegian Dawn was built back in 2002 and its latest refurbishment was in 2016 where it needed a very big kind of refresh because the atrium and things like that were starting to look really their age. So they did a lot of refreshing there and they refreshed some of the suites as well. But the regular cabins, some of them you're going to notice while they're clean and they're well maintained, you're going to notice a lot of wear and tear on the furniture and things like that. They're not going to be the shiniest and newest at sea, but they're clean, well maintained like the rest of the ship is. Another thing is the Norwegian Dawn is not a large ship. It is a smaller ship, so you're going to feel the movement of the ship more than you would say on the Norwegian Getaway or the Epic. Along those lines, obviously, especially if you're in the nose or you're in the aft of the cruise ship. You can feel on some days quite a lot of significant movement on the ship. One thing they do really well on the Dawn is they manage to have a lot of activities going on at various points of the day and at night. And I think one of the reasons they have to do this is because you'll notice it doesn't have an outdoor screen near the pool like a lot of ships do nowadays. So they can't run movies or concerts or anything during the day. So they provide their own entertainment. There's a stage out there for bands to be playing, and they're there more often on that ship than I see on a lot of other ships. Also at night they're playing. So there's lots of entertainment going around. They have the game shows going on, you know, the Newlywed Game Show and Liars Club and all those popular games are going on. So the entertainment is there. They have the theater. It's not going to be the epic big shows that you see on like the large ships because, well, quite frankly, while the theater is a good size, the stage itself is only so big, and so the stage performers can only work with what they have. So they can't put huge productions in that stage, but the dancers and the entertainers are quite good, and they will keep you amused. They're fun shows, and just go with it with that in mind. You're not going to see epic, you're going to see fun and entertaining. While we're talking about the Stardust Theater, while it's nice and it's a fair size for this size of ship, the seats do tend, because it's an older style ship, they do tend to be a little closer together, but I do like the fact they have cup holders so people aren't trying to keep their drinks in their lap and underneath their chairs, and there's a lot less spilling when you have cup holders, so that's a good thing. As far as dining is concerned, the Dawn has freestyle dining, which means you can eat at any of the 4 restaurants that are there. So you know, if you don't like one restaurant one night, you can switch it up to the next, and the food is good. And some of the specialty dining, if you were to ask me which one, I'd probably say I would stick with the bistro, maybe, of course, teppanyaki. You know, I love watching the Japanese knives. I can't get enough whenever I'm having that. Plus, I love Japanese food, so that's always my bias. So keep that in mind. It's just something I really like to do. Also, Cagney Steakhouse, if you want just plain ordinary steak and seafood, is a really good place to get it. As far as bars and things like that at night, well, there's a lot of choice considering the size of ship. So if you're looking for my personal recommendations, so if you're looking for a wide variety of different bars and things to try out, my recommendations would be Cellar's Wine Bar is a good one to start with. O'Shea's, of course, is a good old Irish pub, and you can get some great fish and chips there and some chicken wings if that's what your taste, and even sit down and maybe watch a game while you're there. So that's a good one to do. You could do the Los Lobos tequila bar, and of course the new sugarcane mojito bar. So there's a lot, and that's just a couple. There's double that on the ship as far as bars are concerned, and they will keep the drinks flowing. And a lot of cruisers, when I read Cruise Critic and things like that, some of the best comments are the bartenders are some of the best at sea, and it's just for some reason on that ship. So maybe they have some long-time bartenders, or maybe they train their bartenders a little different, but people rave about the service and the friendly atmosphere that they receive. So quickly, a recap of what the Dawn would bring. The Dawn is a smaller ship, so you're going to get it at a good price. The entertainment on board is not epic, but it's a lot of fun. It basically does what it wants. It's a little bit of an older ship. You're going to see some wear and tear, but it's well maintained at the same time. Lots of choices for dining, lots of choices for bars and drinks and things like that, lots of entertainment choices. They have a really nice little children's area at the back of the ship on the aft that is quite unique to some ships, and this looks really fun for a lot of kids. The pool area is what you would expect on this size ship. I really miss the outdoor screen that they don't have up there. That's one of the drawbacks. And the ship just can't help to get in its own way. And what I mean by that is, because it's an older design, it wasn't really built with flow in mind for passengers. So if you're going to, say, deck 6 restaurant, you may have to walk up and down different decks to get there from one end of the ship to the other. There's no real straight through to the dining lounge, and a lot of people end up getting turned around or going on the wrong elevators or staircases, and it can be a little bit frustrating in that way. So yeah, just make sure you read your map where you're going and head in the right direction, because even though it's a small ship, you can get turned around quite easily. Deck 7 has a good outdoor walking area. It's partially covered, so even on a rainy day you can get close to the water, which is one of the places I like to go and just sit and relax and hear the water rushing by without a lot of people around. So if you're looking for something like that, Deck 7 is perfect. So there's my quick review. Yeah, it's Laura, see, just for you. So I hope you like this little review, and let me know how you liked the Dawn. I know you're sailing Friday, so I hope you have a really good cruise. If you like this video, don't forget, give it a like. And please, if you want to see more videos, more ship reviews, my vlogs, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.